You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hi, everybody. It's a very, very spooky show. I know it's not Halloween or anything like that, but our theme is horror today, largely, because I got a great collection. I'll tell you the story about it here after we get going. And I got to interview the creator for She Bites, which is also vampire related. So just if you want to just sit back and enjoy looking at history of an entire creator like Clive Barker, because this is the collection of everything. Dirk Manning's in the house. You guys should just all go home. All right, everybody. I know everybody. Yes, we're going to play Scary Things Trivia. I was super happy about that. We're going to do that today. We're going to do Scary Things Trivia. So start thinking about all your scary trivia. By the way, when we do trivia, there are no rules. You can use Googles or whatever you want to do for thinking up and also for answering, because we just like to have people answer for fun. We'll give you special stickers if you do. And I'm going to move slowly today during the show because I'm just coming off a con weekend in which we got up at 5 a.m. and I went to bed at midnight every day. And I'm a punchy person, so I'm going to go slowly so I don't say stupid stuff, which I might still do. All right, so everybody, we're going to take a quick break so I can do some pushes on social media, and we'll be right back. Yeah. By the way, my thing's probably going to play music because it's still going as I'm sharing here. I'm just gonna type in Clive Barker. That's what I'm gonna do. Clive Barker. There you go. That's all I need to put on there. Okay, everybody, welcome. If you have friends that you know love horror, especially if they're big fans of Clive Barker, I will tell you the story of this collection and how it came to me. And I'm gonna say hi, everybody. I see Dirk's on, and Brandon's on, and Yuniri's on, and Mauricio is on. By the way, Dirk Manning is the king of horror, so you guys have your, you're going to have to work hard. Plus, Dirk's, I think, probably going to be are you at San Diego Comic-Con this weekend so you can make all this money back? So the story is that I had a sweet woman contact me on social media and said that she had a collection that she wanted to give to the store. And when people give us store things, we donate the money to our charity number, which all goes to Extra Life when we do our Extra Life fundraiser in October-ish. It's been a little bit weird because of COVID. But so when she brought this to me, okay, you're going to actually get something done this weekend, Dirk. So when she brought this collection to me, she brought it to me at the convention. And she brought it in 4 different bags, like really like bags, like Target bags and Sears bags or whatever. So in my mind, as I'm taking these bags from her, I'm thinking it's probably a beat up collection of stuff. And that's why she's handing it to me as a donation, because she doesn't know what to do with it. And I was completely wrong about the quality of the collection that was in these bags, as you will see as I go through this collection today. And just know that it would have been 100% complete collection, but the run of Nightbreed and Hellblazer sold at the convention because I just had this out and pricing it, and someone said, I'll take that. So, and he was only held back by the amount of money he had, or he bought more of this stuff. So he was like, if I go get $1,000, we sell that to me. I was like, sure. But that was not to be. So here we go. So we're going to do some horror trivia today. So if you guys have horror trivia, you can throw it up. I'm going to start reading people's stuff that they're writing on here because you might be watching from a different platform than everybody else. So Dirk Manning says, no, ma'am, working from home this weekend, in response to my question if he's going to San Diego Comic-Con. And Chris Roll says, what's up, everyone? And then Brandon says, oh, are you kidding me that I didn't send it to you again? I swear I did. I looked to make sure that I had done it right. Yes, I just put it on the table in the back, so I'll go back and take a picture of it. So Brandon, it looks like I didn't send Brandon his invoice, which is why it's still here. And trivia question: what brand of food item did Alfred Hitchcock use to simulate blood? I think I know the answer to this one, but I'm not going to say it. And I wanted to say to Mauricio, who asked a question just a second ago, how did the convention go this weekend? It was awesome and long. And I am all beat up because when you haul a bunch of racking that's made out of metal and you whack yourself a lot, it just makes your white skin bruised up. You guys can see part of my damage. I'm going to be great at Comic-Con because I'm going to look like I'm playing the part of someone that was destroyed utterly. All right, let's start our fun. I'm actually going to start outside of the Clive Barker. There's only a few items that are not Clive Barker related today, but I did want to talk about, I got to talk to the creator of She Bites, who goes by Hedwig. They have Heather Hale on the book, but you'll see it's changed. It'll be Hedwig Hale when you see it on the books that are coming out this week. The reason is because there's a very famous Heather Hale who does lots of work in Hollywood. And so they wanted to make sure that they, weren't confused with this person. So She Bites is a awesome series that's coming out of our friends at Scout Comics. And the pitch is very simple. I'm going to show you the way, this is the most brilliant piece of promotional material I've ever seen. So it is about a vampire who is 134 years old, but appears to be, I think, 9 or 8. And so the best thing that this vampire can think of to do so that she can have some kind of a life, because she would really like to have like cigarettes and other adult things, being 134 years old, that she cannot acquire as an 8-year-old. So she wants an adult babysitter so that she can pass through life without people noticing that she never ages. I think that's right, Hershey syrup. I think that's right. Oh, it's not the brand? Bosco. Those come in cans, right? Is Bosco a can syrup? So in this book, the person that they choose to be their babysitter, and they have kind of like, they kind of really lean on each other because the babysitter is kind of having real end-of-life thoughts, which are not healthy. So you should totally check out the book. It's supposed to drop on Wednesday. You should add it to your polls. This is the New York Comic-Con exclusive ash can that, no lie, is a $40 ash can. But if you guys buy them from me today, and today only, I will do them for $30, which saves you a whole $10. And then this one you could not get at New York Comic-Con unless you were walking around outside and found they had actually posted this is a real cover, but they post out pieces of paper, and you had to have torn off one of these and listen to the message that played with instructions. You had to go to the Scout booth, and then you could get a free one of these. And I think they had 3 people take them up on it. So out of the run, they only had 3 people do it. So the rest of them came to me. So super rare, super, super rare. This one's a $50 book. I will also do these for $30 tonight, only during the show. Or just get the real book from your LCS. All right, so it looks like, Forrest, your answer was acceptable to Kyle, so you can come up with the next 4 fact. And Kenneth Bird is here. Hello, welcome. All right, and if you just joined, this is a Clive Barker show, essentially. All right, some of the stuff in the collection was just kind of run-of-the-mill. And despite the fact that some of these bags and boards don't look 100%, the book inside is near mint. So this one is really cool. This is Epic Comics. This is what she pitched to me. She had an Epic Comics collection. I was like, okay. So I thought this was what she meant. So unfortunately, it's a 4-issue anthology, and there's only 2 of them. It's the only thing that was not complete in the set. So this one is number 1, which is really cool. It has Clive's art on the front, of course. And that one is just $10. There's your not super expensive entry point into Clive Barker goodness. And it says the anthology that's in here is Dreadlands, Hellraiser, Stalkers, and Wild Cards. And then I have number 2, and that one's just $5. And that one has Nightbreed Stalkers, Wild Cards, and Sleaze Brothers. I'll zoom it. Okay. And then this sweet book is Night of the Living Dead, London. And that one's just $6 for you zombie fans that like shuffling. Val, hello. Yes, we did have a great sale. And more importantly, I got to see all my friends out there. There were a lot of people that came by the booth and were in costume or not. And I got to have hugs, which I have not had hugs in a long time from my convention friends. So super thankful for them to come by. All right, drinking a coffee, sorry. It might be the only thing that's keeping me going. All right, I'm going to put this out here. I'm going to mention it a couple times during the show. And this is only really something that's viable for someone that lives close to us. So I'll tell you another con story. Con stories. I had, toward the end of Sunday, a fellow walk up to the booth and he said, hey, I saw something in your booth I want to get for my wife, but I was wondering if you were up for a trade, which I don't usually do trades because a lot of stuff is not ours, or we have consignment, or sometimes the trade is not a great trade. And I don't like to make people feel bad that their trade's not great. But it was the end of the day and I was feeling pretty good. And he said all he wanted was this Rick and Morty's Dungeons and Dragons 4-issue, set that comes in a little sleeve. It was like, I think it was a $25 or a $35 thing. And he said, I have in my car, I don't know how you fit it in there, a 12-foot tall Joaquin Phoenix Joker poster, like the vinyl, the giant vinyl thing they put on the side of the movie theater. Would you trade? I was like, heck yeah. Because I have a 12-foot trailer. Like, how else does anyone, do you stick it out the car door or the window? Woo! So anyway, this is the game I want to play. This is the fun part. I'm going to actually post it up on the store page. Because that was a trade, I thought it might be fun to see if I can trade it for something else. So do you have something you want to trade for my giant 12-foot banner? And then whatever I get, then I want to see if I'll trade that. You know those things where people trade a paper clip for whatever?
Yeah.
Because I thought I traded up real well.
I think I remember that story about that dude that started with a paper clip and then ended up with a house or something crazy like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about you have something you don't need. Someone else has something that they don't need. You switch, and sometimes it's like they don't care. It's often things they didn't pay anything for, or they've got all the use out of. I know, it's awesome, John. Thank you. It's so cool seeing you. All right, here's the cool stuff I put pictures up of today. This one is Clive Barker's Hellraiser Summer Special, which is like, who cares, right? It's Summer Special. That's normally I don't know how many dollar book, not expensive. But the cool thing that is going on in this book is that's Clive Barker's autograph. And this is Doug Bradley's autograph. And that is the guy who plays Pinhead. So really cool autographed thing. What I did on my summer vacation. So this one's a beautiful copy. This one's $175, which if you had to try to down those two guys in this book, to try to get autographed, it would cost you way more than that. In hotel only, that's my guess.
Oh yeah, I mean, a hotel at Frighter is double that price, so just that alone.
I don't know what do they charge for autographs at like Fright Fest and that kind of stuff nowadays?
It varies wildly.
Yeah,
because I mean, I know my first Frightmare that I went to, I got to meet Tom Six and Dieter Lasser. They're in Tom Six, is the writer director of Human Centipede.
Oh, okay.
Dieter Lasser is the actor in it, and I got an autograph for $10.
Yeah,
and then the Blu-ray was $15, so that was it.
That seems very reasonable.
Yeah, and then the pictures were free. It was like, oh yeah, no. But then the next con that they were at, or at least the Tom Six was at, a little bit higher in price because it's like, oh well, now I'm a cult classic here.
I think people, it kind of like ends up being higher and higher as you go along, honestly. Yes, this is someone's personal collection. Wait till you see how deep and wide it is. Like, it's insane. Insane. All right, so I'm gonna wait on the other expensive one while you guys like stop having heart attacks about that price point. All right, really beautiful set. This is a complete set. There's only 2 books in this section in this set. This is the Hellraiser Nightbreed Jihad, 1 and 2 for $20. Ooh, we got some trivia information up here. It says the official title of 1922's Nosferatu was Nosferatu, Eine Symphonie de Grün. What is the English translation of the French subtitle? That's sweet music they make. Someone cheat and figure it out. I speak French, but I don't know. Groom. Don't know it. Help me, someone. All right, here we go. Other cool stuff. This one is Fly in My Eye Exposed. That one is $15. These are all beautiful, by the way. Fly in My Eye Exposed. I don't know what this book is about, but it's just Clive Barker goodness. And this one looks very much like an homage cover. Fly in My Eye goes to Dirk. And then this one's the homage. Fly in My Eye. This one is the big trade paperback. Different one, because that one is a follow-up, and this one's the main one. And this one is also $15. So Dirk, you'll have to say Fly in Your Eye again if you want to have this one. Blech. What does it say here? It was flies all over his tongue. Ugh. Trying to remember. Oh, it says banned in DC. Ha ha ha. There you go. Dirk's getting his goodness. All right, we're going to take our first break because 7:18 is our break time. And I'm going to see if I can figure out this French without cheating. I'll see you guys in just a second.
Thanks for tuning into The Experience. Help us out and hit subscribe over on YouTube and click the bell when you do. Need some help? Scan the QR code in the bottom corner. Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
And now everybody's in the room. I will make introductions. Behind the scenes today is my good friend Kyle. And in the room is my good friend Alfie.
Oh.
Who, this is a true I literally, when she walked in, I said, sorry, this is a total danger zone room. Because as she sits there wearing her Junji Ito shirt. And it's told me many times the horrors are thing. This is Mish Mosh, which means it's going to be a little bit of everything except for today. It's all horror. And we like to play trivia while we're here. I'm going to make my guess. Nosferatu, the Symphony of the, I'm going to say dead. Just guessing.
That is incorrect.
The Symphony of the, I think Alfie guessed ghouls.
Also incorrect.
Someone else guess. Okay. And what else? Oh, another reminder to subscribe if you're watching us from a different channel, or if you could do it from a different channel. I think everyone is watching from the same platform today, which is weird. It's never happened before. But yes, remember to subscribe or turn on notifications. And thank you. You guys are just doing such a great job of making thumbs up and laughs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get back to this. And I apologize for my slowness today. I'm going to draw out this entire board for the show because we got back last night at like 10 o'clock and had to unload all of the stuff from the convention. And then I came in this morning and I was pretty much feeling beat. So I'm just doing my best to stay awake. All right, this is Pinhead, the whole 1, 2, and 3 from Epic Comics. It's in really great shape. It's 25. And by the way, I'll mention it again. The money from all of the Clive Barker stuff today goes to our charity number, which raises money for Extra Life. And in the case of that means specifically for the kids at Texas Children's Hospital. So thank you, Dort.
Please buy everything so that I don't have to.
Okay, this is a single issue. Clive Barker presents Hellraiser 3. I'm saying Hellraiser instead of Heckraiser, and then I'm going to say Heck on Earth, which is pretty funny. Official adaptation to hit horror sequel. What's so funny is that I should have put this with the other collection, but I did not. And this one is just $10. This is a real nice prestige format, which is that square bound kind of book. Just a fun fact for everybody. All right, Kyle, I think everyone's given up on your French, and I feel ashamed for not being able to figure it out. Mindful for not cursing. I'm just going to give myself permission to actually read titles today because I'm not going to be able to do it otherwise. So just say pre-warning, there will be lots of heck in our show today. All right, Kyle, time for answer. Symphony of Horror. Man, I was all kinds of not even close.
I'm going, this one's too easy. Because it's like the first horror movie. Chris got it after I put it. So
Absolutely, Chris. You
Chris
get
is up for trivia. Your turn.
All right. This one is the only one that has damage in the whole collection. It looks like someone got to be nibbling on it. So we'll just say this is pre-demon chewed on. Clive Barker's Heckraiser Dark Holiday Special. Merry Christmas. That one's just $5 because of the damage. Look here, Santa. I don't know what he's doing. He's got horns. Oh, he ripped the horns off his own deer. No. Okay, we got a Book of the Darned. I've got Books of the Darned number 4. Gorgeous copy. That one is $15. That's another prestige format book. Book of the Darned 3. For the first time, the Journals of Philip Le Marchand. 10. Okay, Clive Barker's Book of the Darned. This is just the A, and it's got an awesome Bisley cover, and that one is 10. Chris says, my uncle has a room full of horror that he jokingly calls a symphony of horror. Ah! You had an inside track on that then. Chris, you want to put up another trivia? Just anything horror. It doesn't have to be very even spooky. It could be Addams Family for all I care.
I think I heard that the new Monsters movie that's getting released on Netflix along with Wednesday Addams, the new show that's coming out.
Ooh.
I'm excited about that.
All right. I put the rarest book on the front here. There's way more affordable ones after it, but this one is super hard to get. So this one is Clive Barker, Rawhead Rex. And it's got this really nice raised embossed cover. It's adapted by Steve Niles, super horror guy. The artists are like Edwards and Hector Gomez. This one is $100. I almost said $1,000, like it was nothing. $1,000. No, just $100. Now we can get back to like affordable things. Perfect, Chris. All right. Another Clive Barker goodie. This one is Revelations, illustrated by Lionel Tellaro and adapted by Steve Niles again. Another, I don't know if this is considered a trade paperback or just prestige format. This one is 10. Okay, I've got a set of 3 books here. This is Weave World, adopted from the novel by Clive Barker. It's number 1, 2, and 3. And that is $20. Oh, are you having a freeze? I'm going to look at because I'm watching on my phone on Facebook. Let me know if that's true or not. We can do something about it in the break. Okay, Clive Barker, The Life of Death. Artists are Stuart Stanyard and Hector Gomez, and stories are adapted by Fred Burke and Steve Niles. This is all raised embossed, and it is 10. Here's the question from Chris Rell. Which horror film stars a serial killer dressed as William Shatner? I love that question. Death goes. Okay, go Dirk. I love this cover so much. Clive Barker, Son of Celluloid, another one with raised letters on there, adapted by Steve Niles, illustrated by Les Edwards, and that one is 10. And it is Halloween. Is it Star Trek?
My favorite horror film is Star Trek.
Yeah. All right. Dirk gets to reach in deep to all the horror that he knows. All right, Clive Barker, Drip. By the way, if you don't follow Dirk Manning on social media, you should, because he's dropping all kinds of horror knowledge and other kinds of knowledge just about every day. Must be your PC. Aw. Clive Barker, Dread. This one does not have any embossing on it. It's just a regular old square-bound book. That one is $25. Mm-hmm. It's interesting because that's what they end up calling his official newsletter stuff. Dirk's trivia question cannot it be about something he wrote? Why not? That seems like a mean restriction. Okay, this one is a Pinhead versus martial law. It's a series that they only had 2 parts to, and I have both parts. They're both super foily and fun, and they're $15 for the set. Martial law goes. Here you go. Okay, and they did a really good job when they were collecting this stuff to try to get everything that's related or mentioned him in any way. And I'll show you how far they went down the rabbit hole. So this one is Marvel Age number 107. And it says it's a Marvel Age exclusive Clive Barker interview. And that's some of his art on the front. It's a really cool Cyclops. And this one's just $5. Another reminder for anyone that's just joining us, the money from these awesome Clive Barker items goes to charity. All right, this is a 3-piece. I gotta check this one. This is a 3-piece lot. What Friday the 13th movie did Jason make his first kill? Ooh, tough. Oh, it's got a damage at the bottom I didn't see. Gotta pull back. And that is not going to be my ability to answer. I'm not any good at those. Okay. So this is the set of Primal. It has its number 1 and number 2. It has a little bit of damage in this corner that I just saw. And then this is the big prestige format book that goes with it. And it's just $20 for the set. Clive Barker, D.G. Chichester, what a cool name. Eric Saltzgaber, awesome name again. And Lionel Tolaro. Was it Friday after next? We want to know. What is the Marvel? That's Marvel Age number 107 now, and it has an interview of Clive Barker in it, which is why it's in this show. All right, I'm going to take these out of here so I can show them to y'all because their covers are so cool. All right, this is the full set of the official Clive Barker newsletter. You can kind of tell as they went along, it went from being like just something they photocopied and folded and stuck in a envelope and sent to the fans, which is kind of the same way I saw Burning Rights and stuff at the beginning. Like the first fan binder that he sent out was like a 3-ring binder with he had written on his name on the edge of it in green marker, and then on the inside he had done some other stuff, but it was just like photocopies he put in there. That's what you do when you first start out. All right, so let me show you what all of these look like. So these, and they're all beautiful. They're untouched. Except for I'll tell you when they get to the ones that have black spines, they get rub on them. So there's what number 1 looks like. This is all going to be one big lot. And that started in 1992. There's what number 2 looks like. I'll show you the back, sorry. Number 3. And I have to watch because some of his stuff is a little bit nudie. Number 4 has got rubs on it. Is the answer Friday the 13th too? That's $5, Val. Just the Marvel Age with Clive interviews, just $5. Number 5. A little rub. Bingo. Correct. Chris gets to go again. Unless you want to pass, Chris, and we can have someone else try one. Number 6, this one has rubs on the black and on the blue on the back. Number 7, a little bit of rub. It's got an ad for it. Now he's stepping up. Now he's got an ad for Candyman on the back. Take the interview. Gotcha. There goes Val. Okay, number 8 is like a photocopy, a photo issue, not a copy. And then there's the back. It has a little rub in the black there. Number 9 just has a little bit of damage on the spine. This one says, Dread Summer Special. There will be heck to pay. Here's number 10. And it has a little insert here that says, all right, Chris says, in Child's Play, what was Chucky's real name? Deep dive. So this one has for sale, uncut Hellraiser trading card sheets, hologram trading cards, signed first edition, Great and Secret Show with original sketch by Clive, signed and never, Pandemonium containing Clive Barker play History of the Devil, Signed and numbered Clive Barker, illustrator. Please call for prices. That's what's stuck inside of this number 10. I've learned to look at the inside of everything. Number 11. This looks like more of his gallery work. And number 12. This one's very glossy, and you can see all the little imperfections in the spine there. So it's the whole set. Some of these numbers I cannot find on the internet at all. So there's some you can find, and then some you can't. I don't know that you can find number 1. So it's the whole set for $200 for Dread, which is his direct mail official Clive Barker newsletter. And a totally separate official Clive Barker fan club magazine. They made this one in 1987, it looks like. Make sure. Oh, no, it's 1995. That's a quote from 97. So this is 1995 stuff. I really don't know what Chucky's real name was at all. It's not Chucky. This is the full set of these. It starts with 0. And at number 1, it gets real obvious that it's like copy looking stuff. This is number 2. Number 3 is from 1996. And number 4, 1996, called Lost Souls. And that set of 0 through 4 is $150. Ta-da. Here is an awesome deal. So this is everything razor line that Clive did. So I'm going to show you everything that's in this collection part. It's $30 for the set, so we can call it anytime. It has razor line, which is kind of like the launch of it. It's got Saint and Sinner, which is number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Razor line's just getting called. Okay. All right, Dirk. There's all the different series in there for you. 'Tis yours. All right. So Kyle says that his name is Charles Edgar Cheesington. Cheesington, really? The 3rd? Is that right?
That's not right.
That's not right. Kind of crazy name. All right. Show and tell time. These are the assembly and painting instructions for model kits for the horror series in 1991. The craziness is that the model kits are impossible to get, and so there's no way for me to be like, this is worth that. The model kits that I could find for this are like $500 and are coming from the UK. So I just kind of like did like 10% of what it was because I can't find any that don't have it. So this one is the female Cenobite Hellraiser model kit insert. So you can figure out how to make your model kit if you ever find one. That one is $40. And then 1991 Chatterer Cenobite Hellraiser. This is the boy. And this one is $40 also. And you'll probably be the only person on the planet that has one at this point. As I could not find one anywhere on the internet, which is crazy. You got to run. Oh, the answer is Charles Lee Ray, which Dirk got. You got it, Dirk. All right, here's one that I can't figure out. I'm sure that somewhere in this one it has something that mentions Clive. But this one is Hero Illustrated number 2. It's been opened at the top, but everything is still in it, including the Aliens Predator. And that one's just $5 for the Heroes Illustrated, which has Predator and Aliens on the front. And it's beautiful. The hero goes. As Chris is running away. Mal, you just got beat out. So sorry. All right, this is so rare that I can't find it. So I just made up a price. Because I looked at historical sales. I looked at Amazon. I looked at eBay. I looked at sold. I've looked at just in general, can I find a picture of it on the internet? No. So somewhere in here, there's Clive Barker stuff. This is the Eclipse Order magazine from 1993. Mail order catalog. I looked it up every way I could. The problem is if you look up Eclipse 1993, it tries to give you car parts. So you have to come up with some other way to look at it. I've got 75 on it. And you can have the only one that might exist because probably everyone threw these things away because it's just the order catalog. So you guys want to see what it looks like inside. This is what they used to send you if you wanted to like order from them. So this is what they look like inside. They have cool color inserts. James Bond cards. I want to go back in time and get this one, the Heroes of the Blues. So anyway, and that's what the back looks like. So full disclosure, the front, because it's black, has got a bunch of rub on it. But again, I don't know where else you're going to get one.
I don't know if this is still at large because I just saw it pop up. Miles said that he needs to walk away for 5 minutes.
Well, okay. Well, when he comes back, he'll have to tell me. Good night, Chris. We're so glad to see you. All right, so these are individual issues of Dread and then some other stuff here. So that's the full run of Dread over there. They ended up with some extra pieces here. This one is Dread Children of Fire by Peter Atkins. It says Dread Summer Special number 1. And that one is $15. Picture of him on the front. You're back already. You sent that like 10 minutes ago. Well, good. And I have 2. So if someone else wants a copy of the Summer Special Dread, I have those. Then I have an extra copy of Dread number 5. That's $15. This one's in not as good a shape as the one that's in the lot. And then this one's a dirty copy of number 7. And that one is $8. And then pretty decent copy of number 12. That one is $15. Insert dad joke here, where the punchline is ghouls. Summer Special goes to Val. Number 11 is $15 if you wanted to have just a number 11. I'm going to show one more book, Kyle, and then we can take our break. Hey, Shoop! And this one is Demons and Deviants. It is his art on the front, and it's kind of like a smaller digest size book that's square bound. And that one is $20. Shoop is in the house. You've arrived just in time for the break. Dread, yep, Dread with the shiny cover. Sure. All right, got it, Val. All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to get into the really odd stuff, the oddities that's down here on the bottom, which I don't even know how to tell you how rare they are because I could not find most of it. I'll see you guys in just a second after the break.
This is The Experience.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hey there, hi there, oh there. You're as welcome as can be.
Hi, I'm Nancy McCann. Welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience.
Welcome, everybody. It's Fat Jack's Comic Crypt. Brendan, Al, Jason, hanging out.
There I am. Welcome back to Kicking It with Henry, folks. I am your host, Henry Compa. It's great to be here with you guys.
So we are going to talk about books that are in stores this week.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Mish Mosh.
Hello, and welcome to the Black Comics Universe, presented by Peep Game Comics.
And you gotta love it that the first people in a minute to skim it are creators.
Up, everybody! Welcome to another Wednesday Warriors. My name is Joey Galvez, and this is my pal Ambrosia.
Hey, everybody! Welcome to Space Cadets.
Hey!
What's up?
Welcome, everyone, for another episode of I Must Ask You a Question.
Hi, everybody, welcome to Nerd News Now.
Hey, this is Rex. Welcome to Comic Collectibles.
Hey, hello, all you happy people. Welcome to the Dan Wickline Show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. This is the crazy show that we do on Thursdays called What's in the Box?
What's in the box?
Comic culture and sales.
Welcome back, everyone. I just want to do a quick rundown since we have some new folks joining us. Pablo is in now, and so is Ship. We are doing a charity show, which just happens to be all Clive Barker. It was stuff donated to us, and we like to do those kinds of things for our charity consignment number, which all goes to our Extra Life donations that happen in October-ish, which I guess makes sense because it's around Halloween. So with that in mind, if you see anything you like, just let me know. We're going to work on the very bottom row here, which has some pretty esoteric and hard to find things, not findable on the internet at all. Welcome. Pablo says, dinner was chicken burritos, rotisserie chicken. Yum. Send some over. I am hungry. Oh, so Kyle says he did the whole break from his phone to test something. How awkward was that? Was it awkward? It worked. And then Val says that the high was 100 and currently a low of 95. Wow. Pablo wins at 108. I was just telling Alfie during the break that when I went out during the middle of the day to go do a little bit of research for my interview, and it was 116 in the car when I got in there, which, you know, once you get the air conditioning got it down to like 106. So we also had really high temperatures up here. We need rain. It's been raining down in spring, which is just, 2 or 3 miles down the highway from us, and it rains at the store fairly often, which is across the highway from my house, but not at my house at all. Crazy how the weather patterns here are.
Just completely different when you go across the street.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm not 100% certain what these are. So I priced them as if they're rare, never before seen things because they appear to be promotional stuff. So it says 1993 Epic Comics Razor Line. And it said, this is what it says on this thing in the front. It says, Marvel's Razorline comic book series bursts into the scene with 4 new superhero books. And it mentions Hyperkind, Echo Kid, Hook'em and Hex, and Saint and Sinners. It tells just like this regular, like what they're going to be about. And I'm going to show you what the stuff inside looks like. So maybe you guys can help me figure out what this is supposed to be, but it's all like, it's done kind of like photocopy. Oh man. So the UK is going to have their hottest day in recorded history. Okay. So I'm going to show you what it is. So it's like, it has like a description of hyperkind, but then it has what are obviously not printed yet pages. So that's like a photocopy of like the original art press kit, right? Okay, so it is the press kit. I'm not crazy. Okay, so I've got 2 press kits. So it's got, you know, that kind of stuff in it. Shows you what it looks like. I don't know how they got their hands on hold of 2 press kits, but they're really cool. That's Saint Sinner. Have you heard of Felon Bale? No, I have not. Hokum and Hex. Okay, so this is like, ooh, this is it's got the line art. I love that kind of stuff. Okay, so there you go. I have 2 press kits. There are no more press kits that I see on the internet because I looked it up kind of that way, like as a promo and that kind of stuff. So I have them for $50. So 2 people can win. We're supposed to hit 111. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be so excited to leave this place and go to San Diego where it's supposed to be 75. That's before the interwebs. Where they just sent you photocopies of things. So there you go. Rare things. All right. And I'm open to making a deal for these as one big lot. I will tell you that most of them I can't find at all. I'll tell you which ones I actually found on the web. So this is a set of things called Cenobium. Coenobium. And they are all, it's very clear that they were made like by photocopy. So it's kind of like the same kind of quality as the fan club stuff. They all say rated only for adults. And there is adult stuff in them, which is kind of the way all of this stuff is. So you guys know that. So this one is, it says explorations in the further regions of Hellraiser. So this one is the number 1 of the series. And this was, they're a staple. That's the way they did them. Fanzines. I think this one was marked. Let me see and make sure, because some of these were marked as second prints, which I don't. Those are kind of interesting, but okay. So yeah, this one is got a little note here at the bottom that says second printing, just so you know. And that's what the back looks like. Now, artwork on the back cover is by Randy Bowen. What the heck? That's awesome. And then Guy Conrad worked on this, Tom Hill, Ed Martinez, and all other artwork is done by Diane Keating. So this is what there's nudity on part of this, but it basically has a bunch of fanzine information. Oh, what is this nonsense? This is why you have to take things out of your thing. Oh, there you go. This one's got a signed sheet in it. It's got a signed by Diane Keating and has a signed Ed Martinez thing in there. And I didn't see it, but I'm going to still include it. So it's $75 for that. If it doesn't sell today, then I'll put it on the webs, I guess. And then all the rest of them I have are $50. So this one also is a second print. It is number 2. I'm going to have to cover up her bits. She's got chains in her bits. That's what the back looks like. Devil person. And this one's also second printing, and it says inside, Diane's got it put in there. Let's see if this one has anything inserted in it that I didn't find before. Nope. But it has a warning on the back. It says, warning, sleeping with high-ranking Cenobites has been proven to be hazardous to your health. Don't do it. Instead, come to the Cenobium party. We'll be running the movies. You can explore further regions of experience with other Hellraisers just as hazardous, but misery loves company. This is for a convention, it looks like. So there you go. That one's $50. Randy Bowen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. Here's number 3. I'll tell you if there's any of them that are not second prints. Here's number 3, second printing. Diane signed this one to the bottom to tell us so. Nope, no other inserts. $50. This one I can actually find. This one is on the internet for $70, so I've got it marked down. So many, JD. This is all Clive Barker. It was donated to the store, raising money for the kids at Texas Children's. So there you go. And then 4. And this one appears to be a full first print because it does not say second print in it. And they get pretty cool in here because they have lots of close-up pictures of the costume work. So you can kind of like do some research if you wanted to make something. You want to make a replica of their things. That one's $50. It's just crazy to me. I love fan magazines because they're just really kind of derpy. But they're also the people that love the thing the most. So the inside has got a lot of cool stuff in it. All right, there is number 5. So the first print 5. There's pictures of people in their costume. That one's $50. If you have any questions, JD, about anything that's in the top sections, we've gone through that. We're just working here at the bottom. But this is the rarest of the things. Number 6, I couldn't find anywhere. That one is a $50 one also. It's also first print. Actually, and that one has a picture of someone actually doing, like, you know, the tortured souls thing where they've got like the hooks in their back and they're hanging from it. And by the way, this one, they try to go fancy. This one's actually got like a binding to it. See it? Like a I don't know what that's called, a fabric binding. And then they jump to 7.5. What issue of Epic Illustrated? So I've got number 1 and number 2. If this is the one you're after, this is 10 and 5 for those. 10, 5. I don't have an actual puzzle box, but I do have a very crazy record down here. This is what 7.5 looks like. It's kind of cool. I think I've seen this creature design later on, like recently. It looks a little bit like the creatures from Silent Place. And that is a first print bad boy. I'm just seeing if there's anything hidden in this one. No, just a normal one. Pablo's going to take the epics. Thank you so much for helping us raise money for the kids. And I just want to say thanks to the people that donated this stuff to us. It was very sweet of them to do so. All right, so there you go. There's the full set. It's 1 through 7.5. Let me know if anyone wants to make a deal on them, because the money for the kids does better if you actually have money for the kids. All right, it's the perfect time to take our break at the top of the hour here, and then we'll get down into this crazy stuff. I'll see you guys in just a second.
Are you a comic creator? Are you a publisher? Do you make a comic book product? Do you own a retail store? Do you do something I haven't thought of? Who are you and what do you do? Let us know by advertising on the experience and invite our viewers to patronize your product. Message the EXP on social media or email us the_EXP@yahoo.com for more details.
All right, everybody, we've got another fun hour to hang out with each other. Okay, so right now we had a trivia question that popped up. By the way, we're doing horror trivia, so welcome. This says, an Alfred Hitchcock film was the first talkie released in Britain. What was it called? And then we had an awesome comment from JD. Says, we're talking about buying things. He said, I wish auto problems going to keep me from enjoying any Barker goodness. Well, we hope that your auto does not cost you any more than is absolutely necessary. And you get that fixed and you don't have to worry about it anymore. And then we have a guess from Pablo, who's really just jabbing at Ship, I'm pretty sure. It says, The Birds. It was about British women at the beach. No, it says. No. Dirk Manning says blackmail, which I don't think is a call, but was it blackmail? Dirk got it. Dirk gets to ask the next question. JD, good question. Good guess. You actually got an actual movie by that person. It's perfect. You're smart. Tweet. Oh, we're going to get a Clive Barker question. Yeah. Make sure I keep wiping my hands, make sure I don't have anything on them because I don't want to mess up any of these things because they're clean. Tweet. All right. I'm going to take the stuff out of the back of here so you can see everything. Just going to say Pinhead in general. All right. Ship wins. Can you just claim the record sight unseen? You don't know what I have on it. I could have $1 million on that. And you have to beat someone else to the punch. So I'm not going to, you're going to wait. All right, so here's the question. The movie Nightbreed is based on the novel named what? And then Pablo says, met Clive at San Diego Comic-Con and Dallas Fantasy Fair. Oh, that's awesome. And then Cabal. Is that the answer? That was a really fast answer. Is it correct? All right. So the people who this collection is from, I'm guessing, were obviously kind of like big spenders because they got so many letters from this place. Because obviously they were buying stuff. Otherwise, the gallery would not keep sending them stuff saying, come to our gallery for this thing. Oh, I know. Ship. Oh my gosh. After the show, do not let me leave until I dig through this stuff because it's got to be put down in one of these boxes because I put it aside for you. And then I have no idea where Kermit is. I got to ask. Cabal is right. Oh, Cabal is right. All right. So, JD, you get to ask the next horror question. Just keep poking me, Richard. I mean, Ship. I don't want to say Richard. Ship. By the way, remind me, I have an anciently old poster that I want to show you that's, I think it's Flash Gordon related. Can you go out really fast to the behind the counter? I've got large size posters sitting up against that little center thing they're like looking out at the kids area. There's 2 sets of posters. In there's one that looks like a laminated thing that's very obviously very old that you would not recognize as being Buck Rogers, but it is. It has planets on it.
Okay.
Also, I can't leave because we have a shorter record. Please don't make me stay. Oh, can I beg? Dirk, will you take my place on Nerd News Now tonight? I'm so tired. I don't have my costume pulled. If I have to do any work on it, that means I have to stay up all night tomorrow night. You don't want to talk to Brady. Brady's the best. All right. So anyway, what I was saying is that they obviously went to the Best Cutler Gallery, which had all of the stuff for Clive Barker for a long time, obviously. So I'm going to show you what is included in this lot. You fill in for Ms. Oh, yeah. Because all you really have to do is talk for an hour about nerd news. Anyone can volunteer. Okay, so here is the mail that came to them. It has in it offers for, you can see what the t-shirt offerings were, what the prices were from the gallery. They had copies of news articles they were sending them. What's this, a piece of paper? More information about him in the news. They're kind of selling it up. You can see how much it costs for all the different things they were offering during that. So it was like for the books and original art and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's included in this. So you have provenance, and then it also has, yeah, that's exactly it. So it also has invitation to the party for Clive Barker and Lord of Illusions at Webster Hall in 1995. It has images of the Illusion suite that they were offering as prints. More things that were available and prices, and another list sheet. Yeah. So if you guys came and saw us at the show and were like, who's that dude in the booth with Miss Jen? That was Martin. I could not have done what I was doing without Martin's help because it was crazy busy all the time. Okay, so it has all of that, and it has this card, which they would have given to people that came to the event. It's on very nice paper. It has this image on it, and it has been signed by Clive Barker on the top. So that one is $100 for that treasure. Okay, so here's a question that JD has come up with. In the movie Rawhead Rex, based on a Barker short story, does Rex urinate on A, a hamster cage, B, a child's head, or C, a priest? Oh, and then we have an answer right away from Kyle saying all three. Dirk says C. Can I get this out? Yes, I can. All right. This one is just $40, and I'll show you what it comes with it. This is a very nice paper invitation. Or D, Cyclops. All right, so everyone that said C is correct. But it was first Dirk Manning, so he gets to have first cut. And it comes with all of these advertisements. This is a very famous image of his. I wish that I had that original. The Illusion Suite. A personalized letter that says, Dear Nancy, FYI, hope all is well. Best Herb Schwartz, which probably means he was their connection at the gallery. So I can only guess that what they kept is actually original art, which I would love to have just randomly show up for charity. It's my favorite thing. All right, this one is 3 pages that have much larger images of his work. Here's your order form. I double dog dare you to just like try to order that stuff. See if it comes to you. Another offering for those. I think it's like $500 for this set. It's a newsletter. There's 2 copies of the newsletter there. They accidentally put them in twice. Here's illustrations for the Clive Barker t-shirts. All right, Dirk says, What Clive Barker movie has a killer on the train/subway? More bets. And then another personalized letter from the gallery. It says, the enclosed is sent for your further reference and information. Due to popular you know what, the exhibition is being held over until May 16th. Gallery hours have been extended. There you go. So you can, and then another form. And then another personal letter that says, enclosed, sent FYI. I hope you can make it by to see this show. It's fun. Also, you might want to call for the latest news on Clive. Sincerely, Herbert Schwartz. There you go. So that's just $40 for all of that cool stuff. I have no idea where else you would get it. Okay, so we've got guesses. Predator 2, Murder on the Disorient Express. Are any of those even close? All right, for $20. What was the question? The question was, what Clive Barker movie has a killer on the train/subway? All right, I can't open this up because there's been something wet on it, and I'm not going to open it up. You're buying it with a hope so you can actually get it open without doing any damage. So it's the Nightbreed poster for the video. And that one's just $20. So here's the question. Here's the answers that people are still putting up there. Midnight Train to Georgia. Man, you better be giving these people stickers because these are really good. And Midnight Meat Train.
That was in my guess, but I don't know if that's Barker.
All right, Tumor Circus is $100. It is signed by Clive on the cover. I'll show you what it looks like, except for the back. I can't really. So it says, meat hook up my body part. And let me see what the record looks like. I never took it out, so. Oh my Lord. Look at the back of it. It's got actual art burned into it. Oh my gosh. Can't figure out how to. Oh, I probably way underpriced that. The front of it is beautiful. That's just dog hair or something. Boop, boop. That's nuts. And it's signed Clive Barker. So there you go. Someone wants original art that I did not know was on the back of this record. You should get it.
Oh, Pablo's board is pretty cool. Does he want stickers on the back or?
Yeah, let me show Pablo. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm turning it sideways so I can't pull out. Dog hair is very cool. All right. For someone that was going to call it real fast, we went quiet. Okay, Pablo, your board is completely full with cool stickers. Do you want to have this sent to you and we'll start you a new board, or do you want to go have us fill the back too? So, by the way, if you're wondering what this is, anytime you answer something creatively, even if you don't answer a trivia question correctly, you get a cool sticker. And our staff puts things on the way, like, look, you got PN. That's a 7-inch. You don't collect that size. Okay. Well, fine. I'll put it on the wibs. So just let us know, Pablo, if you want to have it back. Keep filling it up. Oh, okay. So this one is an American Way book for $5. There's none online. And I looked through it a lot to try to see where the Clive Barker thing is. And I can't find it, but I'm sure it must be there. But it does have this cool section in it. Where are you? Okay, so it's got a thing called What Scares the Scary People. And it has like little interviews with people like Alice Cooper. I should have had this weekend because Alice was at the show. Got all the You got the air conditioners off on that side, or they're doing it? Thank you. And then Gomez, Adams, Elvira, John Carpenter, Jason. So that's as much as I can find it. That one is $5. A horror-related American Way. No, we leave all our doors like that so we can hear people coming so we don't accidentally get scared and go, wah! Mm-hmm. All right, so this one, there's just it's a sheet of paper that says The Breed, the authorized Clive Barker fan club. It was an insert for something. And then I've got all kinds of Clive Barker fan club papers here. Show you what's in it. This lot is $25. Call it at any time. It has Lost Souls, so you can sign up for the fan club with this. For Breed members, the Lost official Hellraiser souvenir items. Do not send money until order has been confirmed. Phantom. Oh, so this one is like a crazy thing. I want to go back in time and buy all of this. It says, due to circumstances beyond our control, Dread is being put on hiatus. We don't know how long this will last. It might be for a while. We apologize for the lateness of this installment of the newsletter. We appreciate your patience and understanding. Due to the fact that Dread is going to be put on hiatus and no new Breed memberships will be generated this time, we're going to have a clearance sale of our remaining merchandise. All shirts would be sold for $10. This includes all Barker art shirts. All books remaining in stock are also marked down considerably, as are all Hellraiser-related merchandise. Back issues of Dread will be sold on a first-come, first-served basis. Please make inquiries by phone or fax. That's awesome. Is JD on the tube? Don't tell on him. There's the Cenobium. Oh, I dropped something. Thank you. You can get crew shirts. There's the ad for Dread number 4. And this one says, attention, Clive Barker fans. We specialize in rare Barker items. So you can look at Books Fantastique. All that awesomeness is $25. You just wanted to say hi. Excellent. All right, I've got 2 copies of the same newspaper article. This is in the Spotlight for Sunday, June 25th, 1995. It's about Pinhead and his, like what it's like to put the makeup on. So any offer will be accepted. Okay, here is a question. Here we go. In the film adaptation of Stephen King's Sleepwalkers, Clive Barker makes a cameo appearance along with which directors? A. John Landis. B. Joe Dante. C. Tobe Hooper. Or D. All of the above. Okay, and if you just want to have a little bit of cool things, this is another one of the gallery letters. It's included. That one's just $5. Okay. I think you just got a steal, Dirk. Thank you for supporting the charity. And then I've got this awesome thing, an offer to Clive Barker fans. That one's $5. I've got another cool letter that's $5. We're not worthy. It is for charity. I think Dirk can be very happy with that. It's like to have an original piece of Barker art for $100 seems crazy. This is a postcard that's advertising the Cliff stuff, but it actually is for Anthony Uesong. That one's just $5 if you want to have just every bit of paper that has him in it. This one's really hard to get. This one is an Eclipse Extra number 92, which there's none on the internet that I could find. This one is a 1992 Eclipse Extra. They used to send these just like they do comic book news, that kind of stuff. And that one is 10. And it's about the trading card set. This is so cool. All right, so this one is obviously something that they got at the gallery. I'm going to cover up his area. It's a embossed cover. It's in like really beautiful paper. So this has got, you can tell it's fancy for the event. It was for the actual gallery showing in 1993. And it's got really nice illustrations inside and descriptions about the stuff. You could have picked up in San Diego Comic-Con. When? There's some pages I have to skip because I got dirty book stuff. Look, oh, he's got a giant stinger. Okay. So that was a beautiful one. That was $50. Marker gallery showing in 1992. I have to go back in time. And I would give this to anybody that wants it. Just more information. A behind. Is that the actual answer? This one is a Razorline poster. It's just $10. It's still in its little package from long ago. The drawing of the guy with the stinger. Oh yeah, a behind. A Razorline poster. Also, for free for anybody that wants it, there's a little response here in Comic Shop News. It says, the It's Tougher Than It Looks award by Clive Barker and Razorline. You would think that someone like Clive Barker, who writes such great novels and short stories, would do really great at comics, wouldn't you? Razorline was a disappointment for all of us Barker fans, though. I guess writing comics must be different from writing great stories and novels. That must be why we don't have Leo Tolstoy's comics and stories. So it was someone's like comment to him. Poster goes, okay. You got it. Another hard thing to get, Comic Shop News number 310. Also not listed online anywhere. It's cool because it's got Jurassic Park on the front. But somewhere in there, there's Clive Barker or something. That one's 15. If you look this up online, there's 2 other copies of it out there. They both are from different newspapers because this is an insert. One of them has it listed for $30, I think, and the other one has it listed for $300. Must be from where it's from listed from. And the one that's less is kind of messed up. So this one is $50. You just need everything. Yeah, he's so young. Here's proof that they actually went to the event and the actual official event books. So this one is Clive Barker, image and listing of available paintings and drawings. You could have had this Decker sketch 1988 ink on paper 16 by 11.5 for $1,600 framed. I want to go back in time so badly right now. That one's $50. These are the impossible things. Nobody has any of these listed at all. Period. Another book. This one has a different cover here. That one is $50.
It's been really cool to go to these events and galleries and stuff.
Yeah. Can you imagine walking around, sipping your wine? All right, this is a poster I can actually show you. This one's just $20. This one is also for the video release from Vestron Video. Oh, please don't be naked people in here. Okay. This one is for transmutations. Nice. Can you see it all? Sorry. Poster. There's another one that comes in its envelope. And I don't think there's anything else special in that, but it's another one at $50. Now this is cool. And very affordable. Transmutations, also known as Underworld. JD, let me know if that's a call. I'm assuming it's not, but if you want me to pull that poster for you, let me know. This one is Expressions of Dread, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Looks just like an actor. The actor that I know. Says, inside, John McNaughton, Wayne Allen Sally, Mike Lackey, Philip Nutman, Chief Medical Examiner of New York, John Romaine, John Skip, Craig Spector, and Steve Jones. This one is just $12. Newish. Okay. It'll be around if no one claims it.
I think 1 year at Primer they had the art from the actual serial killer that that movie's based on.
Oh wow. All right. Do we still have is there a trivia question that's outstanding? Or is someone thinking of one? Sipping blood from my golden chalice, of course. Henry Lee Lucas played by what's his name by Walking Dead and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Michael Rooker?
Michael Rooker. Oh, we never got the answer to this one. We give up, JD. You tell us the answers. We don't know the answer. Is it all of them above? Okay, this is the Comics Journal, number 171. Clive Barker, Books and Blood. That one is 20. These I have to lay down because they just don't fit up there. And this is Clive Barker's Hellraiser poster book for $20. Horrific visions from today's top artists, including work by Kent Williams, Ted McKeever, Bill Sienkiewicz, and George Zaffino, plus a giant fold-out poster by John Bolton. The answer was D. Awesome. Poster book. All right. It is time to take a break. And when we come back, I'm going to have to figure out something else to show y'all. See you in a sec.
Comic Collectibles is here for you every Wednesday. Comic Collectibles is here for you every Wednesday with AR Comics for two very important reasons. To sell you rare, one-of-a-kind comics that you'll love, and to confuse AR with old man talk. You see, Rex and John are, how should I put this, ancient as the roots of the mountains. So every week, Rex and John fill in AR in yet another area of pop culture that he missed because he's too young, just didn't have the time, or just really doesn't care about. It's a real public service they provide. Come buy some super rare and unique comics, while old men explain long-dead sci-fi shows to a younger man making that confused puppy face. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 Eastern with Rex, John, and AR Comics. Comic Collectibles on The Experience. Comic culture and sales.
Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Everybody, welcome back. We've been having fun going through a bunch of Clive Barker goodies. We're raising money for charity for kids. Answer to Dirk's question, the poster book was 20. Pablo's going to go walk the doggies and then come back. And then JD is hopping off. Have a great day, JD. We're so happy to have you around. And I am wrong, Richard. I had Alfie go get it, but it's really not. It's Buck Rogers. So this is an original poster. This is Nate Butler's personal one. Okay, Dirk, I got it for you. So this one is awesome because it shows you how different things were back then. This one's got Killer Kane and Ardella here, Wilma and Buck. But it also has characters I've never heard of, like Willie and Black Barney. It says it's a 25th century setting. That's a lightning gun. Niagara. What's that got to do with anything? That non-recoil one-way energy gun utilizing the Earth's heat. Televi. Disintegrator ray machine. Discovery of Atlantis. Repeller ray ship. And then it's got phases of the moon, eclipse of the sun, the planets and how far they are away from the sun. It's definitely not a flat earthers kind of book here. It's got, even it mentions Vega way out here. There's Buck with jumping belt, and he looks pretty derpy in this, I have to say. So this is what he said was that he had laminated this, and he said, "Did it ruin it?" I'm like, no, it probably actually protected it from being destroyed. This is really old original stuff. So if anyone loves this stuff, this one is $125. I know what you mean. I got you. I a smart. I know a things. There is your book. Here's a trivia question. What is Gomez Adams' favorite hobby on the TV show? And Alfie calls the Henry book. Yep. Okay, we're going to do some now because I've run through all the Clive Barker. If you want to, does it have Ming? No, that's crazy. It's Buck Rogers. There wouldn't be. Killer Kane's the bad guy. It's Killer Kane. It's Buck Rogers. Not Flash. Not Flash. Okay, we're going to do some show and tell. But meanwhile, if there is something that I showed on the show that was not claimed and you want to make an offer on it, all reasonable offers are going to be accepted. So totally get after it. Now I'm going to show you stuff that's going to make your head hurt. Are you ready? I have a $1,000 object I'm going to show you right now. And it's a very reasonable $1,000 object. I'll wipe off my hands because I don't want to touch it. Okay. So this is a Kirby portfolio, which in itself is not necessarily super extravagantly expensive. You price the top. Oh, I did not. I'm so sorry. I totally did not go back to it. This one is also $175 with the double autograph. So it is signed by Clive, and then right above it is signed by Pinhead, Doug Riley. So $175 for that one. But again, all of it is available now for offerings. Show and tell. So this one is a hard to get book, but not so hard that it's impossible. I'm going to show you why you look on the inside of every book. Okay? You should do this for the old books that you get for your collections, because often Kirby signed inside. He was not a cover signer at all. Everyone signed on the inside. So this one has been personalized to Nate Butler. It's actually a funny thing that must be between them. It says to Dr. Mako and his Magic Circus. Okay. So this makes it $1,000 book. Okay. And I'm going to leave it at $1,000. I'm going to give you this other piece for free, but it probably is worth $1,000 on its own. Okay. So, Mike Royer was the longtime, yeah, I just showed it to Dirk, was the longtime inker of Jack Kirby. Okay. And this piece of paper, I'm going to kind of show it kind of quickly and mark off like addresses and stuff here, because I don't want anyone to like try to call them. So this is a handwritten address for Mike Royer and Kirby's phone number written by Kirby. So if you go out there and look on the internet for any handwritten letters by Kirby, there are none. And this is legit his handwriting, writing down his everything. And it was on the inside of this. And I almost missed it. It's crazy. So the list of rarities, that's got to be the top. Show and tell. It is available. Someone wants to get crazy, but not for offer. I'm gonna lay that flat. Show and tell, even rare. Okay. So there is a way to make copies of original art called photostat, which I only learned recently from Nate Butler. And occasionally you get regular full-size photostats of pages, but this one was a specially made photostat. It's way oversized, as you can tell. It's like a poster-sized photostat of Spider-Man number 32. Here's your question of the day. Who would have been the artist on Spider-Man 32? Here's your question. Does anybody know? Who's the artist for Spider-Man 32? Page 15. Probably the whole one anyway. I love this page so much. But after long minutes of relentless questioning, it's no use. These dime a dozen crooks don't know any more about the master planner than I do. While in his lab, Dr. Connors does some soul searching of his own. Even if Spider-Man does bring me the serum, we still can't be sure it will be successful. There's no way of knowing whether it will assimilate with my own potion until we try it. It is right. It is Ditko. And so the seconds tick faithfully by until, blast it, another blind alley. This place is deserted. I'm rapidly running out of places to search. No, wait. My spidey sense is reacting to something. Something under the floor has caused a reaction. It might be a trap door. It is. I can sense the release mechanism. Voices. There's someone below me. What have I stumbled onto this time? And then the elated web spinner sees the master planner's men. I have found them. Look up above. It's reading has been done by Jim King. How much is the stat? I have no idea. I can't find any stats of his. So this one's probably going to have to go up to my crazy like offer bill. My guess is it's at least $1,000 object. His original pages go for $20,000. So I'm interested in if anyone has any good information on it, but right now it's going to come hang out over here. Where's this? Oh, I'm going to put it on top. No. Go, photostat. You stay safe. Now we're going to take more fun. You know what? It was better over the top. We're going to put it back. Just don't anyone put anything wet up there. It will make me crazy. What? How much is the stat? All right, people are going to say something else. It's more than that. It's a lot more than that. That's what I thought. We're going to have to find out. I don't know how to do it other than like let everybody know that it exists. All right. This is a box that no one has ever seen out of the stuff from Nate. We're going to let you guys see it first here in our last couple of minutes. And again, if anyone wants to make any offer on the Clive Barker stuff, I am happy to take offers because it doesn't make me any money for the kids unless someone buys it. So, all right, you guys ready for some really fun stuff? Okay, what's in the box? Yes. All right, so when I say that Nate Butler gave me everything, and the reason why I'm going to make a museum in my store is because of this. This is his art from when he was a kid. This is my favorite part. It has all the information on it. So I'll read you what it says. It says, The Mighty Samson, #2, painted in November to December of 1967. Super Comics Group, written by Nate Butler and M. Greaves, which was one of his best friends in elementary school. Character, Mighty Samson, invented by M. Greaves, drawn by Nate Butler, plot by Nate Butler, monster clang created by Nate Butler. The Fight of Death. This is going to be so much fun. You guys ready? Okay, this is the first page. It says, Clang the Killer, a giant beast, has roamed the universe fighting the heroes of different worlds. He has never lost a fight yet. Now he has come to Earth and challenged the super strong Samson to the fight of death. I'm just gonna read a few pages. I guess I'll read you guys a little bit like it's show and tell every day. Okay, so this is page. Oh, it's like on both sides. Early one morning in South Fort, New Hampshire, town of Ned Colt, a young chemist, fascinating sight appears. Scream! Oh, it looks there's the aliens arriving. Help, run, scream! A giant flying saucer. This may be big trouble. I'd better see if I can find the Mighty Samson. Good idea, Colt. Then crash. Here, where no one sees, I become Mighty Samson. Sizzling solar systems. That's hilarious. That's like such something a superhero would say. Sizzling solar systems. What the heck is that leaving the saucer? I'd better find out what it wants. Hey, you! And then he makes aliens speak. Uh-huh. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, it's like an entire, he wrote whole comic books. This one, here you go. You can see what they look like back in the day. Here are the pics you've waited for. The Superman of comics, Nate the Soulmate Butler. That was his nickname. Head artist, chief plotter, top script writer. Marvelous Mike Reeves, head creator, second artist, proofreader. Look at his face. His face is like open disdain. Look at that kid. He's so cute. Look at these cute kids. He by the way, he just borrowed that from his uncle. He's just a kid then. It says the magnificent men behind Samson, Breaky, and Archer. If you want to know what the United Heroes look like. But will I consider 40 for the gallery card with a Pix inside? I'm gonna put up the first draft Mighty Samson so we can get this printed later on because it's awesome. So you're saying boop. And you're not talking about this one, Val, right? It wasn't that one? Because that was the $100 autograph one. Gallery card with a Pix inside. Because this gallery card is already just $40 with all that stuff. Describe it a little bit more, Val, and I'll see if I can find it. Hey, stuff I don't care about, but you guys might want to have a copy of. Also, Nate Butler's Houston Chronicle champs, World Series champions for our people in 2017. We needed this, man. We needed a win. So any offer on these is fine. It's kind of hard to tie that together with Nate Butler. Goodness. Card enclosed in an envelope on the bottom shelf. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. It was the book, right? Was it this, Val? This one that has the body part exposed? Is that the one? And if that's the one, yes, because that had 50 on it, so 40 is perfectly fine. How about fun stuff like this? I'd have to look this one up. This one, Mad Twist, Rock and Roll, Real 33 1/3. All right. I've just got it written in pencil on there really lightly so you guys know that I'm not just writing crazy stuff on there. What other crazy stuff is in here? Oh, yeah. How about a $2 bill signed by the Treasurer of the United States, Francine Neff, from the 1976 series of Money. I'm telling you, he had all kinds of crazy stuff. What else can we find in here that's fun? I think, yeah. So he gave me, you'll give $2 for the $2 bill? No, I can't do that. I got a stamp collection too. I got to learn all about stamps. There's a bunch of cool stamps in here. What else was in here that was interesting? Here's an old book. This is from the World's Fair, 1939. Song hits of the gay 90s. $10 for the $2 bill. We're not bidding on these. I'm just show and telling them. I got to look everything up. So if you have interest in any of the things that I'm showing, tell me, and then I'll look it up, and then we'll figure it out. But these are all still Nate, so I can't just be willy-nillying. And I have an ungodly amount of old school, Dick Tracy stuff. So I don't know if anyone out there likes 1949 Dick Tracy stuff, but ooh. How about a personalized autographed Flash Gordon, Sam Jones, Nate Butler object? Perfect. That's awesome, Dirk. $100 for the whole box. No, no. Because oh, by the way, they have a little bit of a friendship going on, so that's really cool. And things like this that he picked up in Japan. Totoro. No ship like Splash Gordon. And then, I don't know. Oh, this is a personalized thing. This one, so it's a photo of Bush. And it says, to Mr. Nathan Butler, thank you for your support of the Republican National Committee. Working together, we'll build a better future for every American. It has a numbered photo. That's pretty cool. Got just a few more minutes to see all the cool stuff here. This man, I swear, he kept every piece of paper. I'm going to take things out that are like, things don't make a mess up here. How about this? I think I could read this part. That's part of that. Oh, it's like a whole set of like stamps of the eras. 70s, 30s, 20s, 10s, 2000s. That's pretty funny. You don't have the W photo? Did he write one to you? Here's photocopies of Media Scene. Convention flyers from 1973. Dolphin things. Okay, so this one says, Nate, here's a copy of one of Kurt Swan's recent penciled pages. It's not sloppy, but I was surprised by the sort of rough edge everything has. Wonder what kind of pencil he uses. So I don't know who it's from, but it's like a photocopy of originals before inks, more Swan pencils. So You Want to Be a Cartoonist by Joe Kubert. I want to freak out if that's Joe Kubert writing. I don't know why it would be with a Joe Kubert thing. Okay, chart for fourth week transportation creates new wonders, opening roads undreamed of before. So, oh, it's a Coca-Cola poster. Oh no! Oh my lord! So, made by Coca-Cola. It's a transportation poster. Oh my lord, that's beautiful. Made in every year. Copyright. Oh, it's in Roman numerals where they put things that are like we can't read. But there's the Coca-Cola thing. Notes. I'm not throwing jank away because there's like it's like I don't even know if I threw it away. Would I be throwing away something amazing? Those are stamps. Oh, here's some of his work on this one is a hot dog issue they did, Bully for You. And it's Crocodile Kermie work. Photocopy of his stuff for Heathcliff. And he has like articles about Tezuka Osamu. And then he has like, he likes Popeyes. So he has an article that he's pulled out of a magazine somewhere. He's so funny. I love sitting there and letting him like tell me about the things he keeps. Because there's a method to all the madness.
I mean, there kind of has to be a little bit of condition, but a lot of it's in. It's like
We did a lot of work together for the Christian Comics Art Society. So this one's the story of Jesus. Who worked on this one? This one was published in Australia, so maybe let's see if it showed who worked on this one. Nope, doesn't say. Have to do some research. Did Nate complete his move? No, it's 2 weeks. It's going to take him 2 weeks to get there. Here is an article in a paper from 1928 about a plane's engine dropping from the sky. I'm going to Alaska. He's living in Juneau. Some Alfred Hitchcock stamps. All right, everybody, we got to clear out for the next show. Thank you for letting me take you down memory lane. You can give me like a phone card in case you want to call somebody. All right, everybody. It was super fun to go through the memory box with you. And if there's anything that interested you, I'm happy to look it up after the show. I just haven't looked up any of this stuff, or I would have come up with prices for y'all. I appreciate you all the way, and I will see you guys for our next show when I will continue on with my telling of the tale of Nate Butler's awesome childhood comic book, which I have more parts of somewhere. All right, everybody. Love you much. See you guys next time. Bye.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.